do? How are y'all doing out there? We are back with another video. Busy day, but we here. We here. I said, hey, we're gonna do another video. I want y'all to know we'll be going live. We sent our text out. So people that say, hey, I didn't get my message and everything like that, we sent it all out. Did everybody get their notification? We're gonna definitely get into some mess in this live. It's a lot that we're gonna discuss. Let me pull up my notes on my phone. We're gonna be talking about Joe Biden, 50 Cent, Young Buck, Quavo and Saweetie. We're gonna be talking about Derrick Jackson. We're gonna be getting to Milan response to Safaree and Lil Mama, and then we're gonna be talking about Mod Radio and Cardi B. Okay, so it's a long list of stuff that we're gonna talk about. Let's bring our president up, President Biden. Let's pull him up. Where he at? Where he at? Okay, President Biden today. Y'all, our president was stumbling up the stairs. He fell down a couple of times. And I'm like, where is his guys? Where is his aides? You know what I'm saying? Where is the people that supposed to be around him to help him? He's up in age. He's I think the oldest president ever, not ever elected, but I don't know. He's up in age. So where is his like assistants? This man just fell down. He remind me of me when I be stumbling and falling down the stairs and all that type of stuff. I'm like, that's just like me. I'm like, but where's the people? You know what I'm saying? And he fell down 3 times. Like, where the folks at? You know, where's the Marines and the Air Force, the Army, the Navy? Where's these people at to help him get up the stairs? And none of them was around to help him. Like, he fell. That ain't funny, but it's funny. It ain't funny, but it's funny. But y'all saw all over the news. You can Google it. It's all over the internet. The news were talking about it. And he's not the only one that was stumbling. Joe, I think it was that President Trump, he was stumbling and stuff like that. But I want to tell you that it's some other tea about Joe Biden administration. So tell me why they are firing people that smoke marijuana. If you're working for the Joe Biden administration, if you want to be a staffer, and if you check, yes, I smoke marijuana, you get fired. So people were checking yes, and they thought, hey, we'll look over that. But now Joe Biden is saying you can't work with my administration if you smoke marijuana. And I was like, look, like I won't be working for his administration at all. And people are losing their jobs. And I'm like, Joe Biden, listen here. Marijuana is a plant. That should not be that you should lose your job, go to jail because you're smoking a plant. It's literally a plant. I like the weed because it calms me down, keeps my nerves down. I'm mellow, I'm calm. You know, I get all giggly. So I love it. It makes me feel good. I mean, and the love making is really good when you have that in your system as well. And so I don't see a problem. So why are we firing people because they want to smoke a little some? Why are we firing people because they said they smoke a little ganja? I don't see the issue for it. Me personally, I'm going to say it, and I said it again. Okay? I think all drugs should be legal. Let me tell you why. Because you could go to the pharmacy from the guy with the white jacket and get hooked on it. And they ain't out here talking about what these, it's illegal to get prescriptions. You still be out there and get all type of narcotics and prescriptions, right? So I believe, if I were president, I'd say legalize all drugs and tax it all. If you want to get high off that, legalize all of it. Because people is going to smoke it, going to poke it, regardless. We have wasted so much money on this quote unquote war on drugs. Why not legalize it all? Tax it, invest it back in the community, put more rehab places, put more mental illness institutions, and put it back into our educational system. Because people are gonna smoke it, they're gonna sniff it, they're gonna poke it, regardless. So that's just my humble opinion about it all. Because just making it illegal, people still using it regardless. Just go ahead on, make it all illegal. If I'm President Wiley, in the first 100 days, I'm legalizing it all. Mr. President, you can't do that. I'm the president. I can do it. I'm signing an executive order saying if you want to do a little sniff, a little pokey, you no longer have to hide in the darkness and have to get it illegally. It is legal, and we're going to tax it and invest it back in our economy. And my country, under the Wiley administration, is going to grow. It's literally gonna grow, and everything like that is gonna grow. And we ain't gonna play with the Senate, because we're gonna be the type of people like, if you don't pass this, we're gonna throw out all your dirty laundry. Baby, I'm gonna be the type of president. We ain't gonna play with the Congress and the Senate. They gonna make sure to pass it under the Wiley administration, because my chief of staff ain't gonna play it. Okay? I'm just saying. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. So I'm not the president. I cannot run until about 5 years. So when I do run, would you all support the Wiley campaign? Okay. What, you want to legalize it all? Crack, powder, needles, just legalize it all, because like I said, you can people, what I'm going to say this, people going to use it regardless. That's my message. So why not just legalize it? Give me a second. I'm getting a receipt. Let me respond back to it. Okay. Okay, give me a second. All right. Woo! That was my campaign manager said, I'm ready. Somebody said, I wanted to send you something just in case. I fell asleep during the live. LOL, I love you. Wiley, you and Millie are my favorite YouTubers. Y'all will always have my support. Oh, yes. Thank you so much for that. Okay, we're going to move on, because I don't want to stumble in this live, because, poor Joe Biden, Lord help him. Help them right then and there. That's a sign from the ancestors that you need to give us some more reparations, and give us some stimulus. You need to stimulate us some more. If y'all can do 1,400, y'all can do 2,400. How many agrees with that? See, you stumble because them ain't nothing but the ancestors. We want reparations, and we want some more stimulus. Okay, that's a sign that you need to be giving us some more check. That 14 was too low. That's why you was stumbling. Ooh, that was a sign. Okay, give us some more stimulus. How you fall going up the stairs? That is something. You ain't got no business going up those stairs like that. If you fall up the stairs, them too many stairs. He up in age now. Give him some, 3 steps. Help him up there. Get a machine where they're. Yeah. Give him a wheelchair and all that, and have it, up there. Yeah, he need help. That man, woo. Okay, we gonna move on. Because that 1,400 was too low. Y'all can do way more than that. Y'all give countries all over this world more assistance that y'all gave Americans. I'm just gonna say that ain't enough. That was all right, but we need something else. That was all right, but we need something else. I'm just gonna keep that all the way with. If I tell y'all in the chat to press 1 if y'all want more money, everybody in this chat to press 1. If I literally say press 1 if you want more money, everybody in this chat will press 1. I can guarantee you that. That's one thing that everybody up in here. If I tell you, well, if you want more stimulus, press 1. Everybody in here will press 1. That's one thing I don't get too much of a debate for, is more stimulus money. That's one thing when I get up on the chat, I don't get nobody nobody. I'm saying, I can just imagine. I ain't gonna say nothing. Let me look at the chat. Press 1 if you want some more money. Look at the ones down in the chat. Chat, I don't care what nobody say. Everybody in here wants some more money. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna try to bring up our next subject. So y'all bear with me while I get up our next topic of today. Okay, shout out to y'all. Y'all in here deep tonight. Out here deep tonight. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna pull this up. We're gonna do our second subject. We're gonna be getting into Young Buck and 50 Cent. Let me see if I can bring a picture up here real quick. Young Buck and 50 Cent. Okay. Young Buck, 50 Cent. So Young Buck claimed the beef with 50 Cent was all for show. This is a quote. He said, "We done played y'all." And y'all already know for the past 3 years, 50 Cent and Young Buck been going at social media. He been dragging Young Buck about dealing with trans women, etc. And Young Buck is alleging that 50 mastermind behind the entire thing. Young Buck, 50 Cent, let me see where his quote. He said, "We ain't got no fucking," no, I'm gonna read how he wrote it. "We ain't got no motherfucking beef. You understand me? This what motherfuckers get because y'all motherfuckers always chasing beef shit. Then we done played y'all motherfucking ass," said Buck. "Whole time, bro, we made all you motherfucker think that in that it's beef and we don't like each other. I just got off the phone with that nigga and we just shot a video yesterday and it's about to drop and give it to the world. This social media ish got you people fucked up. Y'all got played this time." But I'm trying to understand, you saying all this that is fake, how did that benefit your career? Because you ain't been selling no records. I don't know the last time I seen a Young Buck record on the top of the charts. So if this is all fake and this is not real, when the last time, how did you benefit from this? Because people didn't go stream your music. If I remember a couple of years back, Young Buck, you were actually caught up sleeping with a transgender woman, and you were saying it wasn't you, and you were begging her to take down the video, and you would give her like $1,500. So how did you really benefit from this? You know, I mean, I didn't get that. I didn't understand it at all. And I just think Young Buck is just doing this for attention. He wants some clout. And I don't think he will ever get clout because let's be clear, he's too old. Once you reach a certain age in rap, unless you Jay-Z status, hang it up. Your career's done. You already been labeled that you love women with the candy stick dangling down, okay? And they say you love to get plunged in your, in your badussi. So you might as well hang it up. I'm gonna just say that right now. You get it in your pussy. You might as well hang it up. Oh, they already look at because every time they see you, oh, that's the guy that like the woman with the little sausage piece and the boobies. So that's the one with the sausage piece in the boobies. So we ain't gonna buy his records because, especially some black women, they already look at him different. Like, how are you with us and you like the women with the sausage piece in your pussy? So already you ain't getting the support. I want to read to somebody said a super chat. They said, "New Sabi here. I really enjoyed your show. Thank you." So you ain't gonna already get that. Is hard. I remember when my girl, I love you, Sydney Star, love Sydney Star. And I remember when she said that about Chingy, she literally destroyed Chingy's career. Chingy couldn't even get back and do that right there. Let me tell you that right there. Ever since Sydney Star said she slept or that she slept with Chingy, his career went down the drain. And then Sydney Star came out years later, and we actually interviewed Sydney many years ago, and she said, "Oh, I didn't mean it was all a lie. I didn't mean to do it. I'm moving forward." But you destroyed the man's career. So with Young Buck, his career, and when you Google his career, you see trans woman comes up. And it's nothing wrong with dealing with trans women. You know what I'm saying? I would love to deal with a trans man. Okay. I had a friend that dealt with a trans man. He in love, but this guy loved, he's a bottom, but he dealt with a trans woman, and he said, "Wiley, it was the best experience of my life." I said, "I hear him moaning and stuff like that. You sure that what? But it's the trans man, but baby, he that woman said, you know, the moaning, because I heard the moaning. He said, listen, I love trans men. And I said, yeah, I want to try a trans man. I've tried trans women. I had one that was transitioning, and she's no longer with us. And I remember I was dealing with her, you know, back in my early 20s, but I never dealt with a trans man. For a woman that's transitioning to a man, I never dealt with that. You know what I'm saying? Never did. But I heard 50 Cent is sus. I did hear that about 50 Cent, but hey, 50 Cent is a troll. I read the man's book. He's very intelligent. He know about the social media, and he always troll. So again, I'm gonna move on because Young Buck, you ain't gonna be you in the next week or two or the next month. We'll be hearing your name again, dealing with a trans woman, and they're gonna be trying to shop the story. And then if they allow me to play the clip for free, I'll play the clip for free. But I ain't gonna be paying no money to get the receipt. I ain't gonna be paying the money to get the receipt. Okay. Let's Lil Mama. Is this her? Well, Lil Mama was on social media and she have been speaking on some things about transitioning. And so I want to see if I could bring up the video. She said something that a lot of people did not take. They were saying, even Milan Christopher said she was homophobic. So I'm going to play what she said and I'm going to get y'all thoughts on it. And I'm going to get my commentary on it. Let me see if I can screen share this. Screen share and let you all hear it. Make sure y'all share this live. Okay, let me screen share and let me do this. Okay, here we go.
Because if my niece comes to me and she say, Auntie, I want to be a boy. And I'm like, why, Chinky? Oh, because I was watching the show with Saw and boys are very strong. They know how to shoot basketballs. They win when it comes to like tussling and little fights. And I'm like, well, you don't have to be a boy for that. And I can explain these things to her that she may be confused about. But if she's telling me, I think that I am a boy, and she still feels that after she goes through puberty, I'm not going to label her insane. I'm going to listen to her, take heed, and support her. But we're talking about making children feel like they can make a choice of changing their genitals before they even go through puberty. You don't even know who you are or what you like. Young women are talking about BBLs and things like that before their breasts and their buttocks are even fully developed. So we have to be very sensitive and mindful when we're dealing with our children. We are not talking about grown people who can make the choice to do and be what because if my niece comes to me and she say,
okay, and so that's what her speaking about. She was talking about trans, you know, about gender identity, about changing your gender and stuff like that. And I say I agree with her. And let me tell you why I agree with her. I don't think a child should. I don't think a parent. I don't think the system. I don't think the government should intervene and allow a child to change their gender. I think they should wait till they're 21 years old. To make that decision. I do not think that you should, at 6 or 7, you should be taking your child to get hormones. You should be taking your child to try to change, do gender reassignment at that early age. I don't believe in that. But of course, people were saying, hey, you're homophobic. You shouldn't be saying these things. Milan Christopher had something to say, and I'm going to pull up what he said. Give me a second while I pull up where he said. Give me a second. And this is what he said, calling them out. All right, let's pull it up right here.
If it's something that has not been around since the beginning of time, you, Safaree, and you, Little Mama, need to be educated. You're hypocrites, you're disrespectful, and it's coming off very homophobic. None of your fucking business. Half of y'all heterosexual people are having sex out of wedlock, are wearing silk and cotton together, you eating shrimp, eating catfish. You know how many fucking abominations and sins y'all motherfuckers do every single day? Am I out here yelling and screaming with a motherfucking bullhorn telling you what it is or what you shouldn't be doing and the world is coming to an end because you out here doing all this fornication and everything else? I don't give a fuck. That's your life. But what makes you so entitled that you can sit up and fucking tell me about my life? Bring the end of days as if it's something that has not been around since the beginning of time. You, Safaree, and you, Little Mama need to be educated. You're hypocrites. You're disrespectful. And it's coming off very homophobic. None of your fucking business. Half of y'all.
And this is why I just disagree. I don't think that it's homophobic if you're saying a child, you should wait till that child develop. Now, Safaree was saying his, I think he have a relative that's in college. They're talking about sexuality and all of that. And I listen, you have to be very cautious. I think it's the parents' decision. I mean, I don't even think it should be up to the parents. I really think it should be a law that y'all saying 18, it should be 18. But the issue is when you talk about a sensitive subject like gender identity, and you talked about getting reassignments and getting doing all of that, you really will be called out by some gay people, and they will call you homophobic. They will say, "Oh, that's so homophobic. Oh, you so homophobic." You can't even have an idea or an opinion without people labeling you homophobic. And what she said was not homophobic. I don't think it was prejudice. I don't think that it was wrong. I think that she gave a great opinion, and I think there's plenty parents that will agree on that. It is, and this is why I kind of challenge my sister Gabrielle Union and Dwayne when they with their I think their daughter now, and they push this agenda. Oh, trans, oh, she's a trans girl, and we're gonna call her a girl now at a early age. Now, what if she decides to say, "Hey, I don't want to do this no more"? Then what? So, and it's a way how you deliver it. It's the way without you being nasty. But Lil Mama had made up some great points. I don't believe that she homophobic. I didn't get that she was homophobic as well. I just thought that she just gave a great opinion that a child should not have to, should not be able to get a reassignment surgery at an early age, and you should wait till you up age to make that decision. I stand with Lil Mama on that. And then Lil Mama was like, "I am not homophobic, I'm Bow Wow." So she made a joke about that because people always say she looks like Bow Wow. And I never see Milan Christopher come out and use his platform to say, "Hey, stop calling Lil Mama Bow Wow." But in this instance, you want to say, "Hey, oh, this homophobic." No, you could say what I would expect Milan to say. Listen, if a child would do that, I think they should be able to make a decision to get surgery and all that. I can understand, but trying to label her as homophobic, no. We have to stop winning. You can't have an opinion now. What's the problem of me having an opinion of a difference of opinion that you automatically have to just label me with that? And people automatically they throw that out quickly. And I used to be one of those type of guys. Oh, that's about. And then I said, it's your opinion, but I'm not gonna label you on that if it's coming from a good place. If it's coming from malicious intent, she using the F word, she using the S word, and she just being very nasty, then I can see, okay, you could probably label her that. But she was very calm and she was just giving her opinion. Now, how many people in the chat believe that? And we will open the phone lines. I do want to hear y'all all the time. Even when you deal with some people, I think with the T.S. Madison situation, when she were calling a woman fish, and many women were they were felt disrespected. And what do you call a gay man or a transgender woman when they say fish? Do you say, "Oh, you don't like women, you women phobic, you women phobic, you women phobic"? Like, I didn't hear not one woman label those counterparts that any type of name. They just said, "Don't call me fish." But to this day, people in the LGBT community, it's still many of people in there say, "Oh, that ain't nothing but fish, fish shit out." They still use the word fish. But what if that woman say, "You being womanphobia, you prejudice against women calling me fish. I ain't no fish." And we're not gonna go deep into it because I don't want to open up the fish box. Because baby, you open that box up, baby, get ready for a conversation. But what is it? And then we will excuse it. People say, "Well, that's the gay lingo." Why can't a person that is not gay give an opinion about what they want or what their idea of a child? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it in the best way. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Lil Mama, I stand with you in that. I didn't see like you did wrong. Even Safaree, you didn't say anything wrong. I just feel as though that it's like a spirit that straight people can't make a statement about the gay community. Because if they make a statement that the gay community don't automatically agree with, they automatically label you homophobic. And I don't believe in that. I believe that we should take it case by case, listen to what they're saying. If it's not coming from malicious intent, then let's not label that person, your sister or brother, homophobic. That's how I take it. And that's just my humble opinion. Okay? Baby, they be quick. I'm like, what? Let's not go too quick with that. Let's not get it on. Who else we going up to? What else? We get through these topics today, child. Because I want to open the phone lines and let y'all call in. Who is that on the screen? Who is that on the screen that we got? Who we talking about? Okay, give me a second. Who we talking about next? Okay. Oh, we talking about Derrick. Okay, Derrick Jackson. Okay. So Tasha K went live. Shout out to Unwind with Tasha K about Derrick Jackson. And everybody, I was watching Tasha K live, and she was exposing Derrick Jackson for allegedly cheating on his wife. She played a receipt of the woman, and the woman said that he know how to eat yoni real good. She also was saying that he's really good in bed. And he invited her to Miami in July at a yacht party. They had sex the entire weekend. This was all on her show. And his friends, she brought some of her friends, he brought some of his friends. It was a big thing. They got it in. So Tasha K was exposing him like he's supposed to be this Steve Harvey relationship type of guy. That's his brand. I've never heard of this guy till today. I didn't know who Derrick Jackson is, but when I went to, he's very attractive. So I can see it looks like he gets it in. Body, he got the body, very attractive. You know what I'm saying? But he can't keep his peen under subjection. And it's hard once you get a body, you chocolate. It's hard because women throw themselves. It's hard to be not to cheat. It's hard when you got a good body and you attractive. You a public figure. You got all this power. It's really hard to be faithful to your one wife when you get all type of yoni, different shades, and different walks of life. It is hard. So. And right now, I'm not going to beat him down because if I had the body that looks like he has, I'll be giving it up too, throwing that peen and stuff like that. And then the lady said he eats real good yoni. And I don't think that, people were saying, Wiley, do you think he's going to be canceled? I don't think this man's going to be canceled because most women look at him because he's masculine and he's attractive. So when I work out, and let me tell you, when I get my body, it will be a lot of women. I could be telling them anything, baby. They're gonna be like, "Well, you said it, I believe in it." I can get up here and give you all type of advice and stuff like that. But you'll receive it better for somebody that's attractive. Women love that. Women love to see you got books. And, he got books for sale and all of that. And the woman that he dealt with, she looked good. I would have tapped that too if I had the opportunity and if she would be down with that. So I'm not mad at it. Will his wife leave? No, his wife knows the man that she married a hoe. Every time she lay down with him and he's sticking down her throat, she know that peen ain't only to her. Like, this ain't nothing different. She know that. So I think his wife already know. I think his wife is complicit in the fact that she'll just stay with him. She ain't gonna leave him because she loves the power, the money, the imagery that comes with it. You cannot tell me that his wife don't know that this man, Derrick, is around giving out the D. You can't tell me that she don't know that. She know. She know. And she don't care because he's attractive. I'm not going to mess up my household. As long as you come on to me, as long as you don't come on and make my yoni burn, as long as you, make sure that you use protection. And he don't even use protection. So, and she ain't going to leave. She probably not going to leave until Derrick get another woman pregnant. But according to Tasha, he had got another woman pregnant and then made her go end the pregnancy. Took her to the clinic and stuff like that. So this has been going on for a while. And this is like the first time she's been talking about Derrick. I think she talked about him about 2 years ago because I Googled his name, I YouTube his name to see what was popping up. The man is very attractive, and I be listening to him. I'm like, go right ahead. You got a good body. I'm like, good God. I can tell women love that. When a chocolate man with a body, it's hard to stay up to your wife. I'm telling you, it is hard. I wouldn't be able to do it. If I had a body, 6-pack, masculine, giving you advice, women throwing themselves at you, all type of women, women that look better than your wife, it's really hard. It is really, really hard to stay single. Okay. So she came out and and the reason why she talking to Tasha is because the man blocked her. She ain't talking to Tasha K because they still together and she feel bad. She only came to Tasha K because the man blocked her on Instagram and he blocked her on Snapchat, and he took that amazing tongue game back to his wife. And so she's mad and bitter and pressed, and she went on to Tasha K. I'm telling you, that woman is upset that she not getting a piece of the chocolate ping no more. So that's why she went to Tasha K to expose him. That's why she's trying to embarrass him, because she probably think, oh, if I embarrass him, then he'll leave his wife. He ain't gonna leave his wife. You was the side chick. Period. He ain't taking you home to mama. He just wanted you for a hit, and that's it. And I think he probably stopped talking to her because he got other hoes. I'm keeping it real. That man look like he got plenty hoes all across the world that follows him and all that. They are he all on TV. I saw him on Sister Circle. I saw him all, he's a, and if he got good, amazing tongue game, you're gonna always have about 15 to 20 hoes. So he smashed and blocked. You was just a smash. Lady, get over it. I know you on there with Tasha K show, but I'm like, show your face. Come up on there, get on the camera, get on StreamYard, show your face and stuff like that. Come on the Wiley Show. I smash and keep you I didn't even say smash. I interview you and stuff like that, and I won't block you. I promise you I won't block you. I'll give you some good advice. I'll talk to you late at night. I'll talk to you late at night and stuff like that, and I won't block you. So, and I'm not married, I'm single. That's why just deal with a man that's single. Stop dealing with these married men because they not gonna leave their wife. And I know it's some women out here attracted to married men. I get it because it's some type of attractive, somebody in a relationship and stuff like that. It's like a certain attraction that a person get when they in a relationship, even if they ugly. If you see them in a good relationship and she posting up, oh, this is my boo, shout out to my boo, it makes them attractive, and that's the hoes just be thought. People weren't paying you no mind until you started to get into the relationship, then everybody your DMs and stuff like that. That's why I tell people, keep your relationship information private. That's one thing I believe in. Don't put it all out there on social media. Be very, very careful. Is this brother Derrick Jackson going to be counseled? The answer is no, because women are still going to listen to his advice because he got good skin, he's attractive, he got a body, his tongue game is good, according to his side chick and or former side chick. And the ping game, his love making skills is really, really good. Motion and ocean, everything like that. Okay. Now, what I would have asked the lady, did she use some Pangea wash? Did it smell good? Why did he block her? I would have asked her, should she get some olive leaf extract? I don't know. But Tasha K released this. She released the exclusive, and Tasha K says she is here to stand up for the married women, and I get it. But most of these married women know they man is cheating. It's something in your spirit. Women got that women intuition. You got a feeling that man been with another woman. How many of y'all had that thought like, oh, my man is with another woman? You had that feeling. Have any of y'all ever had that feeling like you getting cheated on? Can any women come and testify with me on that? And we open up the phone like, don't you get it? Even when he making love, do you ever have that thought process that he making love to somebody else? And some of y'all just don't care because you be so high and you so you know all that. I'm just saying, yeah, the wife probably did find out, tried to say it didn't happen. But y'all got that intuition. Y'all be knowing. I think his wife know, and he's gonna do it again. So I noticed that when I went to his Instagram page and I went to his IG page. So you cannot leave him any comments on there. Like, okay, now you can. But when you went to his previous videos, you couldn't leave him no comments. And then he opens his comments back up. And he just released a video. Let me find out he's watching the Wiley Show. He released a video. Someone when a man knows he won. So okay, so I'm gonna watch that and watch the women up in the chat. Let me read some of the comments. I saw that and I love it. I can't wait till I have this, but now it's self-love for me. This gave me secondhand happiness. I can't stop smiling. I love to see this. May God bless. May God forever bless their union. She really did that, James Brown. Like, they all in the chat with heart emojis and stuff like that. So he ain't gonna be canceled. All it is just free promo. Okay. All right, we gonna move on. I ain't mad at it. Side chick, you know, you got to know your place. You a side chick. You're not the wife. You know, get in where you get in and all that. She released all these receipts on him. It ain't gonna make that wife leave. He got a beautiful wife, and she's all he need. But when you married to a hoe, you can't stop him from cheating. That's just the truth. Let's get into Saweetie and Quavo. This story, you guys, have been, gosh. So on TMZ, they're announcing that Saweetie is call it quits because she think that according to him, they said Quavo just broke the silence over the split, saying, "I had love for you and disappointed you did all that. You are not the woman I thought you were. I wish you nothing but the best." That's what Quavo said. Then TMZ is reporting and said a close to the couple tell us Quavo is upset by the split and did nothing but love and support Saweetie. We told, however, he was recently angry that Saweetie hopped on Justin Combs' podcast because JC and Saweetie used to date because he felt she only did it to be disrespectful. The source refused to comment on the cheating allegations. They said Saweetie wants the world to know she and Quavo are no longer a couple, and she's strongly suggesting it's because he was unfaithful. Fans have recently started to speculate the pair was after Saweetie unfollowed Quavo on Instagram. He did the same. She put the speculations to an end Friday, saying, "I'm single. I endured too much betrayal and hurt behind the scenes for a while. I don't know, behind the scenes for a false narrative to be circulating the degrades my character. It's not entirely clear what narrative Saweetie is referring to, but she does drop some more hits saying presents the don't ban a scars and the love isn't real when the intimacy is given to another woman. What's more, Saweetie was recently on the Respectfully Justin podcast, repeatedly saying she doesn't like liars in relationship, but don't specify if that meant Quavo. The two first got together in 2018. Okay, he probably did cheat, but again, when you marry these men that's in a whole face, I think God gave every man a whole face and woman a whole face. You can't be marrying these men, these rappers, or getting together with these rappers and stuff like that. They gonna move on what they like. They gonna cheat, and it's just like I'm not shocked that Quavo allegedly cheated on Saweetie. And Saweetie's a beautiful woman, but once you hit it, you want to hit something else. I get it. I understand. I'm a man. I get it. It's hard to be faithful to one woman. You really got to be a good man. It ain't too many men out here that will be faithful just to one. I'm not saying it don't exist, but it's hard. If you look at Charlamagne the God, he's saying right now black men don't cheat, but he cheated before on his wife. Look at DJ Envy. DJ Envy is married to a beautiful woman. He cheated on his wife. So, I mean, come on. It is hard. You're so successful. You have all of this money, all of this fame. How is it that you're going to sit there and just be faithful? Why you think I ain't playing around with women? Because women crazy and stuff like that. My windows and stuff being busted out because, if I see your sister walking around or your mother and she's attractive and I got all this money and fame, I don't know. So as of right now, I don't know. It's difficult. It's hard. I'm gonna just say that right now. It's difficult and it's hard to be faithful to one woman when you're famous. Can I say that? It is difficult and all that. I think that you should already know and just be upfront with us to say that's why it's important, Quavo, to marry to get not marry. I'm talking about to be with somebody that's a hoe too. Get you somebody that's a hoe. Just have an open relationship. Not even say hoe. I don't like saying that word. Have an open relationship where you do what you do, I do what I do, and we stay together. Because trying to be in one, I would love to be in an open relationship and just boom, have multiple partners and stuff like that. But you know, he said Quavo did that and all that. Look how Cardi B, she married a man that's a cheater. People in that group with the Migos, they all look like they cheat. They all look like they cheat and smelling that peen. Okay. Okay, give me a second. So you know, it is that way. You thug, you know, you got the money and fame. It's hard. It's really hard. Okay, I know it's a lot of diseases, but you don't think about the diseases. You're gonna get. I know it. I already know. That's why I'm messing around with women like that. I don't, cause I already know me. I got a wandering eye, and I ain't ready. Oh. Oh wow. Are y'all shocked? Can I have a witness here? Are y'all really shocked that Quavo cheated? It's them two cheat Mingos. Are y'all really shocked? We gonna get into our last topic, but don't be shocked. I'm not shocked. Look how Quavo look. He looks like a cheater. He just look like I'm gonna cheat on you. And sweetie, you look good and stuff like that. Just going to get him back and just going to try to f his brother or f his daddy or f his mama. Get him back, sweetie. F Justin Combs. You know, do something to get back at him. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you. And if you single, okay, sweetie, you single. Let me go on your DM. Let me shoot my shot. Shoot, if you single, okay, and I'm a counselor. Okay, let me go in that DM. All right, sweetie. Okay, let me leave you a couple of hearts. Let me shoot my shot. If you single, you ain't gotta be worried about no Quavo. Get the Wiley. You ain't gotta be worried about the Quavo. Just get me in there. Let me go. Let me make my voice deep. Hey, what up, sweetie? My name Wiley. You know, I'm single. I like to walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? I like to look. I like to listen. If she's single, just call me. I'll be faithful to you. She don't want you, Wiley. I like to walk in the park and all that. I'll be faithful to you, baby. I send her some flowers. Okay, moderators, remind me to send her some flowers. I don't know if she like chocolate turtles, but remind me to send her some chocolate turtles and stuff like that. Remind me, moderators, to send her some chocolate turtles and stuff like that. Okay, all right. She told me. Okay. I can't buy her no burgers. Oh wow. Oh wow. You talking about Bells and Birkins. I can't buy no burger. Let me move on with y'all because she too rich for my blood. Then you gonna get is some chicken breast and some French fries, and that's about it. That's about it. So we're gonna get into Cardi B and my radio. So I saw this on my radar. And I said, hey, well, let's talk about it. So this is what Cardi B said. She said, she reached out to the CEO station head and he said, I got you, Cardi B. The show is back up. So apparently her show was down and now the show is back up. Then Cardi B said, I actually have, Ryan Starr, the CEO of Station Head number. Since we working on business, I asked him to post the whole episode up. I answered 10 questions related to music and asked by my fans. I did it since they showed me so much love. Why would you bring I think it's a passes relative. I think that's what she said. So this is what my radio said. She she said at Cardi B, I don't give a F whose number you have. The F that mean to me. Don't lie on me. Oh wow. So now her and my radio going at it. I don't know what's going on. Do y'all see that? So I don't know what's the deal. People in the bushes that watched my radio. When I saw that, I said, oh. I said, oh, what's going on? It's trouble. She the English lessons, yes, who is and I'm just looking at it. So okay, but this is what I want to say about this. We're gonna take this off the screen. Yes, Millie been going hard. So apparently, just a little backstory. Cardi B have did a station head show. She's in her feelings allegedly, because I don't want to get sued. That Cardi B went on station head because she felt some type of way because Ra Ali had somebody to call into the Wiley Show on station head to do a diss record towards Cardi. And ever since then, Cardi started to do a show on station head with her fans on the fan group. Then we showed you the receipt that Cardi B jumped in Millie's show after she left her show. And so that's why my radio, she went live and she's literally number one on station head. And that group, that Barty Gang radio, I don't even see them on the charts. So they put the episode back up. I don't know what happened to the episode. So they're not on the charts anymore. So my radio won. So it's been like a big debacle between between Cardi B and Mob Radio. And people are saying Mob is just obsessed. Rod didn't know the caller was going to call in to this track. Yeah, Rod didn't know the caller was going to call into this track. But Rod took the diss track and posted it on the on-site page, and her and Cardi B was going to edit. This one I said, Cardi B, sister girl, you are a mega superstar. You should not be responding to people that is not on your economic level. You should not be responding to people going back and forth. You have that problem. You love going back and forth with bloggers. That's not going to help you. You got to know how to be above the fray. You got to stop responding to these bloggers. You too famous. You said, hey, I want to be like Beyonce and Jay-Z. If you want to be like them, then act like them. They don't respond to no bloggers. You don't see Beyonce responding to Ra Ali. If Riley get out of pocket about Beyonce, best believe Beyonce team is going to handle that. She don't see Beyonce and Blue Ivy on live going back and forth, clapping back. You got to get out of that whole clapping back mentality. You are a mega superstar. Put some energy and put out that album and go out on tour somewhere because you got too much time in your hand responding to these bloggers. Even you responded to Candace Owens, and that's why Candace Owens love dragging you, Cardi. You know why, Cardi? Because she knows she gonna get under your skin. She knows you gonna go out there and respond to her and make sure she get all that clout. You gotta understand your power. You're just not the Cardi B, the stripper. You're not Cardi B, the woman that you're not that Cardi B from the past no more. You are a mega superstar, sweetie. I want you to hear that. You keep on responding to all these people. So what if they do 33,000 hours of content? You are the celebrity. Don't respond to them. Because the more you respond to them, they ain't going to stop. And I love Millie, and she definitely ain't going to stop. If she feel like it's picking up traction, you responded, just like I had to tell Megan. I said, Megan, In my mind, I said, stop responding to the bloggers. Just focus on the music. Focus on your WAP. But don't be responding to these bloggers, because what these bloggers gonna do, and this is coming from a blogger, they ain't gonna stop talking about you. That's gonna make them talk about you more. Now, whoever told you to get on station head with those boring fans that couldn't keep a crowd, they should have never gave you that suggestion. If you were smart, you would have came out there, Cardi B coming on stage, do a massive promo and do all that and beat her in the ratings. But the way you did it was just ghetto. I'm like, it wasn't even well thought out. Because you just so busy just responding. Don't go over there on her channel. Because one thing about Station, if you try to creep on and listen to somebody trying to utter your name, it notify you. That's why you do it under the guest. That's why you don't put no name on it. You do it under the guest. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to help you right there. So I'm on the side of Millie. She's a blogger. All she does is talk. That's all she does. She talks. She's a blogger. So your job, you're the talent. So just don't respond to it. And when you stop doing that, Cardi, your blood pressure ain't gonna be high. You ain't gonna listen. You ain't gonna be out of breath because people are stopped doing content. They don't do a lot of content on Beyonce. Why? Because she don't clap back at the blogs. It's funny how people just be dragging you all the time because they know Cardi B gonna react. I just want y'all to say I love my fans and all that type of stuff. Y'all need to stop talking about me and my daughter. Stop talking about my daughter. Listen, people gonna always talk about your kids. It is what it is. Just stop talking about it. Stop responding. They gonna always do it. And you already know Riley. I heard that Riley was black from Nicki Minaj. That's what I heard. I don't know how true. Don't quote me on that, but I heard she was black. That when Nicki Minaj got her new number, that she don't got the new number. I heard that Nicki don't even fool with Riley like that. But Riley loved building her on-site platform up. I love building up her on-site platform to go after you, Cardi. So don't help them. Don't try to help your enemies build up a platform. Just let it be and move on. Okay, and if you want to come on station here, if you want somebody to entertain your audience, and call me. I'll come on your station here, Cardi. Okay, you know I love you. Okay, I heard that you watch our show, so we love you over here, and I'm doing that with love, Cardi. I've been loving you for ever since you came out with that song. Be careful. That's one of my favorite records. You know what I'm saying, Cardi? I just want to speak to you eye to eye, brother to sister. I love you, Cardi. Don't let Millie get under your skin. Just don't let it happen. Because you won't win because Millie got a lot of energy. She ain't gonna do nothing but go live again and just drag you for again. That's it, just get her with success. Put it, beat them in the ratings. I'm here for it. But if you want to drag, I'm here for it. Child, go back on station. Will y'all go back on station so I can get back to I love it, baby. Y'all going back on station. I think it's funny. It was crazy that you were on station and getting beat by somebody that ain't even verified. I don't understand that. Now, Millie's supposed to have a show with Tory Lanez because Tory Lanez daddy. Because Tory Lanez daddy be shouting out Milagro Grams and stuff. I'm here for it. I think it's great because Millie is an awesome person. She's an awesome woman. I love her content. Her voice is just everything. Her voice is everything. And you're not going to beat her in an argument because she's really good. She works at her best. Anytime you try to clap back, she ain't going to do nothing but just clap back at you. And you're not going to out-talk her out there. She's from the South. And that's how I love her. Okay? Hey, Millie. And you understand, I saw Cardi B. She was in the chat. Cardi, why you was in my chat? Cardi, why you was in my chat? Hold. She ain't gonna do that. Hold on. She ain't gonna do that but type. She gonna click. And Cardi was in the chat. She ain't gonna do that but just do a whole episode of why you was in her chat. Hold up, you was in my chat. Hold on, let me go to Minnesota. Hold on, switch. Hold on, switch. I'll be here for it. It don't bother me. I'm thoroughly entertained. I'm like, who in the world be typing up that fast? Her people is highly engaging. and they'll drag you. Her people don't play. Because sometimes they drag me. They don't be playing. No, hold on. Her fans are gonna better. She in the chat. Did you see she posted that? And then her fans. This is what. Oh my God. When Cardi B fans said, "Listen, we got 1,000 people. We do this streaming stuff. We raise Safaree with this streaming stuff." My radio dragged her fans. I said, y'all not gonna be able to compete with that. Who did? Cardi B. Why would you allow your fans to be doing that, picking up a war that they can't win? Soon as Cardi B left, the ratings went to 800 and went to 500 people. Once Cardi B left and then Cardi B went. This is the most stupidest thing. She go over there to Milagro Grands. Oh, let me see what they said. Cardi. You need to be like me. Get you some troll accounts that they don't be knowing. You went right over there and got caught over there listening. Why do you want to listen to people you know they gonna drag you? So why do you go over there? She went right soon as when she left her fans, because they was boring her. It wasn't no fun. She just went, and I'm like, Cardi B, since you over there, hit the link, call in, and be like, I heard you talking, and y'all just argue. I saw it. I said, she went over there, she was hearing all that. And baby, Billy just got to type it. She took that screenshot. It's all on Instagram. It's just everywhere. I'm here for it, y'all. I ain't mad at Millie, child, because she doing her job. She a blogger. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to report the news and make sure your company grows. I ain't mad at her at all. That's Cardi. You don't want that one to look dumb, going there listening, getting dragged. You over there listening, get dragged. Should get dragged. You should be calling where you helping. Ain't none of your help is helping. Where all the people that you be promoting? You was promoting Lovely T skin line. She ain't defending you in that. And Lovely T told you, and T, I'm only saying this as commentary, okay? Lovely T even said, stop responding to people. Stop responding. You need to listen to what Lovely T, because I don't care how Lovely T be getting dragged. You don't really see her going back and forth. With that whole thing with Tasha K, Lovely T just be on her channel and she get up there, she be telling you about COVID, she be telling you about C-19 and be doing conspiracy theory videos, talking about it. You don't see her responding. You don't. She just be focused on her content. That's what you got to do. You got to be unbothered. I get people all the time. They'll try to drag me on stage here, and they get mad because I never respond. Because if you give that person energy, then they know they got you, and that's going to keep at it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Just like Candace, you don't see Candace doing no videos from daytime tea time. You don't. I don't care how she get dragged. I don't care how people. She do not give a response, and that's what Cardi B need to be going. She need to join that course and understand that thing. But is I mad at Millie for what she does? Absolutely not. I'm not mad. She's just doing her job. All she do is reporting the news, and her people love her, and for that she keep up the great work. Anytime you get in the radar with what's the guy's name? Tory Lanez, you on a good road. Anytime you pick up a story and stake, and she's very consistent. It's about her consistency, and her people love her. And I'm glad that she's beating out celebrities. I think it's awesome in my eyes. Okay, baby, she be. Let me tell. Where she at? See, baby, she be in there. Baby, be clicking. I'll be like, Lord have mercy. Trying to watch her in the morning. You better not be drinking no coffee because you're gonna be laughing. Because I watch her every morning. Every morning when I get up, I hear her voice. Okay, I had got in trouble one time. I was listening to my radio show. I was at work and I was in the dining room. Now I was supposed to be getting the patients up, and I was in there listening to the show because the show was so entertaining. I was like, oh, what's she about to talk about? Wiley, where are you at? Baby, the call lights was going off, and I was in that dining room listening to my radio, got in trouble because I was to her show, and I forgot that I was at work. So when I came back to the hall, it was about 15 call lights because I was in the dining room listening to my radio. Okay, we're gonna open the phone lines and let y'all call in. I was. And if Cardi B want to call in, should she listen and call into the Wiley Show? Don't be just getting mad and do subliminals and stuff like that. We shall see. We will keep y'all updated on my radio and Cardi B station head wars. We definitely will keep you all updated on there.
Your show
I got my
now, press
notebook
1
here and my
to hear important
pen.
instructions.
I'm gonna keep you all
Your show
updated
is
on it, and
scheduled
we're
to
gonna
start
listen to
in
it live tonight.
29
Break it down for
seconds.
us tomorrow because I am here for its entertainment. So the phone lines is open. Hey, my radio. Hey. Okay. Let me put the number in the chat. Give me
Your
a
show
second.
will go live in
Call
5
us in
seconds.
there. Thank you,
4,
moderators. If it's right, we'll
3,
call in.
2,
Okay. Oh, we
1.
got done in an hour. We are not held. We came.
Blog Talk
Done
Radio.
better. Someone said, "Oh, listening for sure. I'm here for it." Yes. Okay. Facts. I've been saying it, but don't believe me. Oh, okay. I'm listening. I'm listening to your comments and stuff like that. She probably Googles her name all day. She probably do Googles her name all day. And it's sad because you're gonna find some that people don't like. 1753 calling you on the air.
Hello, Wiley. How you doing?
Hey.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, so I just want to just chime in. So first of all, Cardi B's insecurities are like oozing out of her skin as we speak. You understand what I'm saying? Like, first of all, I just want to say that Millie's voice holds weight on YouTube, okay? As gutter as she is and as hood as she is, like, she built her platform from scratch. So I'm not surprised that, you know, her station head is number one. I'm really not surprised.
Absolutely. I'm not surprised.
Okay. Okay. So another thing I want to talk about is, you know, Derrick Jackson's side chick is a dummy. Okay. She's a dummy to even bring up what she did with Derrick Jackson in social media. Because at the end of the day, she will never be blessed with his good peen and good head again. All right. I don't understand how many times side chicks got to learn their place. All right. You're a fun time, but you're not meant for a long time. And I don't mean that by any disrespect. Okay.
You are all right. Time. And why, let me ask you a question. Time. You high.
Yes. Yes, because at the end of the day, he's still going to go back to his wife. He's still going to go back to his wife. He married her. Yes, I understand he stepped out, and I'm not saying what he did was correct. However, she needs to learn her place. There was a show called Side Chicks of Charlotte that came out in 2018. Okay? That show only had one season. Why is that? Because they kept telling all the secrets. All right, you're a side chick. Men give you hush money to stay quiet. Stay quiet and learn your place. Also, Wally, let me ask you a question, because I really do feel like you are enabling these men to cheat. So you said earlier that, you know, because Quavo looked good and Derrick Jackson looked good, that they're able to cheat. However, women get catcalled every day. Okay, women get hit on every day. So what are you really trying to say, Wally? Let me ask you that.
Well, what I'm saying, I'm talking about men of power. It's just really different. You have to understand the risk when you're dating a man that is public, when you have all this, that's all these women, all these women fans. It's really hard. It's just really hard.
I mean, but I'm not shocked. But that goes both ways. That goes both ways. There's women that's in power, and there's women that make more money than men. So what are you saying?
But I'm saying, I'm just saying what I was saying. If you like the Migos, you already know the Migos look like they smoke kush and cheat. They just look like it. They just look like it. They look like they ain't about to be loyal to you. Just look at it. All they look at is some kush and yoni. That's what it look like. And it ain't gonna be faithful. It just and my thing is this: what is the process before you get with this man? Do you talk with him for a while? Or do you rush? Like, I want to know, how long do you date before you get into these relationships? Like, I just want to know what's the process.
A good question.
Is it just you hit up on IG, you look good, we both say let's hop together and get together? Like, what is the process? So I'm not sure. And Saweetie is good looking. You know what I'm saying?
So exactly, Saweetie is gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
You know, people are also dragging her because she said that she'd rather have a threesome with two men than two females, and she got dragged for that. And I'm like, listen, if men want threesomes, okay, with two women, the woman should have a right to have threesomes with two men if that's what they choose.
A woman with two men, that's hot. Well, you know, once I get money, I'm gonna be doing all that. Honestly, we're gonna have to.
Okay, but she got dragged for it. People were dragging her. They were like, oh, she's a hoe. She want to train on her. Hold up.
Because people, I don't understand that, because they don't normalize it. Because women on women is so normalized as being okay, but a woman can't. It's a double standard, isn't it, right? I think she should do a threesome with Quavo
why can't she tap in?
But go
Why
ahead.
can't she tap into her sexual prowess? She did say, I mean, on her sexual side, she did say, oh, you know what? I would let my boyfriend choose the man partner. You know what I'm saying? For them to have a
I
threesome. And I
think
was like,
that's
okay, cool. That's
hot.
how she rolling.
Yes,
It is
and
what
she
it
rolling like
is.
that. Let me hurry up and get somebody so I can get her a Birkin bag so I can choose the guy in the bedroom. Let me hurry up. Y'all donate and
Yeah.
put towards my Birkin bag fund.
You probably could be the next candidate, Wiley. You could be the next candidate. You know, I just want to say to all the cheating men out there, I think they need a trip to the clinic and they need to take some prep. If they do want to live a polygamous lifestyle,
Yes.
that's fine as long as you are honest with it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't put nobody at risk. That's all I'm saying. And to Derrick Jackson's wife, make sure you get him tested because if he was eating her box, I doubt that he used protection. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
No,
Like,
he ain't
I'm not even gonna lie
You
to
ain't gonna eat no box with no plastic on the yoni. Ain't no way in the world. I'm not about to do that. All that plastic get the no. Baby, you ain't use child. That's just like when you about to lick on it. You ain't about to lick on it if it's a condom on it. I never seen it before. I never seen it before.
Okay, all right, but you don't know what that side chick has. I'm just saying,
You just never
if she decides to stay with him, she just needs to get tested. That's all I'm saying. If she know her man is a cheater, make sure you protect yourself and you take some prep, or you tell him to take some PEP, which is like emergency contraception for HIV in case anybody didn't know. Okay, and make sure you know exactly what you're gonna do.
I take it. I ain't even doing no humping, and I'm on prep. You know what I'm saying? So I need to go get my refund.
Listen, if you want whatever lifestyle you want to live, make sure you do that, but make sure you do that safely. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
All right.
And one more thing, Wiley. So just for it seems like, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't want you to get offended, okay?
Okay.
I just feel like sometimes a lot of gay black men in general have a disdain for black women. Okay, like I really do, because with the whole Milan situation,
there's got to be with mother issues.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Anytime black women say something, they drag us for no reason.
I think a lot of times too, but you have to also ask, how's your relationship with your mother? And some of it because it's just in the culture just to do read, but you don't hardly see them read no man like that. So it is what it is.
That is true. All right, Wiley, have a good one.
All right.
Have a good night.
All right, good night. Oh, wow. Okay, the number is 646-716-8447, 9542. You live on air.
Hey, Wiley, how are you?
Hey, doing good.
Good. Okay, a few things. Whew. Milan Christopher kind of triggered me, and I don't want to offend anybody, but is it because this is an honest question, is it the fact that in the community, the LGBTQ community, that straight people can't speak on anything related to anything in that community? Because what I heard Safaree say, and I was trying to be, objective, and then I said, well, no, I can't be objective because he's not speaking about me. So let me really listen to what they're both saying. I honestly did not hear anything homophobic in any of their remarks. I didn't understand where all that was coming from, because I was like, why did he get so triggered? And and then I said, well, I don't want to judge too much because maybe it's a longer video. I only saw the clip that everybody else saw. So, unless she said something else in that video, I don't know, but I didn't see anything wrong with her remarks. As far as Safaree, he didn't even say anything about any community. He was just talking about a class that his niece is taking, and he was saying how he found the class to be, to his opinion. He was like, how is that going to help them? You got it. Well, how come they don't have classes on credit or building this? That's what he was saying. That's all he was saying. It had nothing to do with sexuality at all. So I really don't understand why he just felt so attacked, like somebody was saying something bad, because they really weren't. It was. So my question is, again, are straight people not allowed? Is the end goal for no one to say anything, to have any comments about anybody in the community, good or bad?
Some people believe that, though, and it shouldn't be that way. We should be able to listen to the other side without just labeling them with a label and say, oh, you homophobic because you disagree with me. I don't think that should be. I think if it's coming from a place of not of malice, I don't think we should label them that. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, and be honest with you, it shuts down the conversation, because now there's no longer a dialogue. Now it's like, oh, so don't say anything. Okay, I better not say anything because I don't know who's gonna get triggered and who I'm gonna offend. You know, and it's just like, really, in the world that we live in, I can't, you know, have an opinion about something, you know, and I'm not even talking about you personally or your lifestyle or group. I'm just talking in general. So anyway, I don't know. I disagree with Milan totally. I think he just jumped off the roof. He was overly taking it somewhere it shouldn't have been. I don't know if he's using this for a cloud chase or what.
Probably for a cloud chase. Because
yeah,
he don't come to the defense of Lil Mama when they be calling her Bow Wow. He didn't come to the defense when Charlamagne made Lil Mama cry. He ain't coming to her defense. So a lot of times he just did it. He just did it for clout.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what it looks like anyway. And it looks like that. And it honestly, it reverses what he's trying to do. He's trying to, you know, say, hey, you know, these things are disrespectful and da-da-da, but it kind of reverses it, because if you're just doing this for clout, then how do we know when somebody's really serious about the issue, or if they're just using it to cry wolf? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think what he did was more damaging than it was helpful. And that's just my opinion.
All right. Well,
as far as Saweetie and Quavo, they're young and pretty. They'll both be fine.
Yeah, they young. They'll get somewhere together. Thank you so very much for calling in.
They'll be fine. As far as this Mob Radio and Cardi B, I don't understand Cardi B. I think we look at her as a celebrity. We look at her as somebody who has a certain status, quote unquote, in life. But I don't think she sees herself that way.
Ooh,
I think she sees herself the same way she always did, in the Bronx, fighting girls on the corner. I don't think that ever left her. And that could possibly be her own downfall, because this whole thing she's doing with Mob Radio, to me, looks ridiculous. I'm like, what? That's like, you know, Beyonce fighting with you, you know, like,
right.
Oh, Wiley's on YouTube, I'm gonna beat him in YouTube. Yeah, you will. You're Beyonce. Like, what? And then it's so embarrassing that Mob beat you. And even if you go on Station Head next time and you have 1 million people on there, it doesn't matter. He beat you already. So, oh well. All right, Wiley. Well, you have a good night.
All right. Thank you so very much. Okay. We're going to go to the phone lines. The number is 646-716-8447. 2474. Call you on air.
Marquise.
Hey, you live on the air. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. So what's going on? Come on and continue clowning. I had to call in because I was cracking up. So
no, I was reading the receipt when Cardi B was coming back. So what was going on when she said she reached out to the CEO? So what happened? So why did her audio go down? Like what's the deal with that?
When you record a show on Station Head, you get the option to either save it or delete it. Per what I had been told, they don't keep any episodes.
Okay.
So it wasn't rare or odd occurrence that episode wasn't saved. But she wanted that episode to be put back on Station Head because fans of Cardi B went and took a portion of my video. I stream on a couple of platforms, so they took a clip of my video from Twitch. And it was a segment of my video where I was going over what they had been discussing before she got there. So in the audio, you hear me saying, they were talking about Adele. They were talking about Nicki Minaj. They were talking about Candace Owens. And so they post this clip and someone says, at Cardi B, why would you go on Station Head and talk about Nicki Minaj and Adele and da-da-dee-da-da-da? So the message that you read from Cardi is her responding to my video clip, but the person deleted their message. That's why you don't see the Mob Radio, thumbnail up there. But that's what Cardi was referencing directly, my video. So when Cardi actually said, before she mentioned Station Head CEO, she said, I came to talk to my fans. Billboard.com even wrote about it. Why would you lie on me like that? That's weird. Why would you bring up somebody's past relative? You're weird. That's when she came back and said, I have Ryan's number, the owner and CEO, because we're doing business together. So I'm gonna ask him to put that episode back up because all I did was answer questions with my fans. So when I see it, I'm looking at it like, I know you don't call yourself intimidating me by telling me that you have the owner's number. I'll send you your money. I don't give a fuck whose number you have. I will give you my second phone if you need my Apple Watch or my other phone or the home phone or whatever phone you need. I'll go take you to the payphone if you want to call Ryan, if you want to have a conversation. I don't give a piece of a fuck at all. So when she decided to post it and tell me she got Ryan's number and call me a liar, I had to go get the clip. So as a creator, you know, we do a lot of commentary. So you might end up with a lot of time. So if I do a 4-hour show, you know, then I got to go back and figure out where I said what exactly. So I had to go back and find the exact moment. And wouldn't you know, they clipped the video and edited the video and literally took out the part where I said Cardi B wasn't there when they were saying these things. But this is what they said. They literally cut that part out and told Cardi that I accused her of doing it. So when I wrote Cardi and said, don't lie on me, that is what I was referencing. Because her dumb ass allowed some teenagers to send her some information and she ran with it like she always does. But why? Because you were embarrassed after that station head incident and you wanted to try to come back at me with something and you thought you had something on me. The same way Kyle thought that he would be able to sue me when he thought I called him a pedophile, but he couldn't because that was wrong information as well. You know, people look, you always can tell when somebody be ready to jump on some shit because they'll wait till they think that they have a moment and then they'll hop out the woodwork, high capping. Oh, this is what I'm about to do. And oh, I'm about to call this person and that person. So when I saw the post that said I'm going to call Ryan or whatever, and I said I don't give a fuck, and I was recording my own show, you know, when I saw it live, it appeared like those two agreed. If you saw that tweet, it would look like the owner felt like exactly what it said. I got your back, right? That's what it said. I got your back. Da da da. So I literally got off air because I had to go have a conversation. So I will not have a conversation at this time about what was said. But there absolutely was an understanding had about that fucking stunt that she pulled. Because she thought she was going to walk over the station head and come and do, you know, was 3 hours late and thought she was going to come over there and do something and try to set a record where me and On Site have platforms. And she wasn't able to. I think that those 1,300 people that y'all saw on station head, those are her real fans. Go back to my radio episodes where we went and looked at the ticket sales and we looked at those stadiums and those audiences that were not full. So I think that that's a reflection of her real fan base. Cardi B got 17 million followers on Twitter. Her and station head did promo. It shouldn't have been close. Cardi B should have had 20,000 people at least waiting on her on station head. But when she got up there, she had 1,400 people sitting in there. What's supposed to be the biggest rapper in the world said, I'm going here to talk to my fans. And nobody showed the fuck up because she's a fucking loser. Anyway, she lied on me. I told her, do not lie on me. Posted the damn receipts, went on by my business. Then this horrible rumor gets started. Oh my God. This horrible rumor that I may be suspended or fired from station head. I mean, really.
And that's not true because you've been number one ever since, I think, over a year now. Did it start about a year?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, so it's just the craziest thing. Last time I checked, the golden goose that lays the golden egg. Did you watch Willy Wonka?
I did.
Did you see all of the bad eggs get thrown down the chute? And then the golden egg, they took them and they did something with them. Okay, so that is what I am. I'm the golden egg. So absolutely fucking not. I have an amazing relationship with Station Head. I have an amazing relationship with everybody over at Station Head that I've been in correspondence with. So that idea, I think it got some panties wet. I think it got some dick stiff because for whatever reason, when people don't like you, they feel like they want you to fail. It can't ever be, I don't like you and this is my opinion, and then I'm going to continue living my life. It's, I don't like you. I don't like what you said. So let me actively try to, put a hitch, in what it is that you have going on. I'm so confident in who I am that I don't need to do that. You can be in whatever space you need to be in, and I still can shine per who I am. So I can have my opinion, but you don't ever see me on Cardi B's Instagram leaving her comments. You don't ever see me tagging Cardi B on Twitter. You don't see me tagging Cardi B unless, like you did today, it was directly because she said something to me. So who is at fault for coming to my platforms and listening to my messages? How dumb does it sound for somebody to sit up and say, you do this all day and I don't like what you're doing, da da da. So why do you come to these spaces? One of us is doing our job and one of us is not. So me being a radio host, which is that is what I am, and me, doing commentary, and Cardi being an entertainer, she needs to be facing a different direction than what I'm facing because we do two different things on a daily basis. So one of us is facing the right way and one of us is ass backwards. She needs to go write a rap and then go in the studio and perform that rap and then make sure that she tries on her costume before she goes on stage. Make sure that she can actually perform her routine in it. And then I need to keep on doing what it is that I'm doing that keeps my people coming and continue to build what it is that I have. So I don't lose. Whatever it is that Cardi decides to do, that's commentary. That's content for me. So for her to even address it is asinine. It is stupid. It is stupid because that's a battle you will never win. For every one mob radio, baby, there are a million other platforms. So this idea that I don't like your voice, so I want to try to silence that, or I don't feel like you deserve it, baby, there will be another and another and another and another, as long as there is media and as long as there is entertainment. And that's just that, it is what it is. So, that's it. I mean, these people are ridiculous.
I hear that. Do you feel like you are open to having a dialogue with Cardi B at this point? Because I feel like she is upset with you for whatever reason. Are you open to having a talk with her one day in the future?
She can come get my ratings up, and she can definitely hear me call her a dirty bitch. She can come right on through, and she could do whatever fuck she want to do. But let me tell you something. She don't have nothing to say to me because I'm not bending. You can't come and sweet talk me with that bullshit. Don't come. You can't placate to me. Because first of all, we need accountability for our community. We need accountability for the things that have been said that have offended our people greatly. And I won't even go into all those different things, but we need some type of restitution. So you need to at least come and address us the same way you got up and disrespected us. All of our people. If disrespecting one of our people is disrespecting all of us. Talking about dead babies, calling people munchies. I wish you had AIDS. I don't give a fuck. All that heinous shit that's been said. Da-da-da-da-da. So, am I open for a conversation? Absolutely. I invited her to talk yesterday after I caught her ass creeping into my goddamn show. I titled the show, Baby Brimmy is Invited, since that was her station head alias. Miss, I'm not a gangbanger no more. Okay. I said, Baby Brimmy is invited. They tagged her and invited her on. She declined the call while she listened to us call her a raggedy bitch. So if that's what she want to do, then that's fine. I know she loves the show. And it is what it is. Queen Chakra said, get a life. Here goes the whole thing, though. I have a life. And lucky for me, my life consists of me being able to do what I want to do and say what I want to say. You understand? I get paid for my personality.
Come on. You're right.
So I'm in a great position. Life is great. I beat out the top rapper in hip hop. Life is great. The one that's supposed to have the #1 song on Billboard next week, I host a radio show, and I pulled in more viewers than her. So my life is great.
I feel that. I am here for it. We shall see this continue. Is she a full-time host? Do you know? Is that true? Or is she coming on station? I'm trying to get an understanding. Or is it her fans just gonna do it?
You know what? If you pinned $100 to a pig's ass, she'd come over there. I don't know what the hell she got going on. Okay, she claims she doing some business. I mean, she's still illiterate as hell. So whatever business going on, hopefully she can read it. Who knows? Who knows? But at the end of the day, ain't gonna stop shit. She looked dumb as hell coming over there. Who who made station head is popular? Who breathes some life to it? I feel like on site and they create a blog and say, "Hey, we coming over here," and then my radio shows up. So come on now.
Come on.
She what have OnlyFans? What happened to that? What happens to all of these different things that she says that she has to be able to interact? Just bouncing from here to there, pillar to post. Child.
I remember the OnlyFans, and I want to know what happened with that because I thought I was going to subscribe at one point, but I'm like, no, because she said she's going to do commentary. She was going to do all her lives on OnlyFans. So we shall see.
Yeah, she gonna be over there sucking on crab legs and octopus ass and shit, and over there probably got shit up under them damn nails. She gonna have feces all behind her veneers, sitting over there smacking and yapping about nothing. So I wish the fuck I would. I wouldn't borrow $1 and go watch it if it costs 99 cents.
Well, I thank you so much for coming on and you giving your side. And listen, congratulations on all the success. I'm here for you.
Thank you.
I'm here for it. Like I said, you're doing right because it's really great to see the top rapper going back and forth with you. You should feel really, 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 really great right now because that's just good for business to have that.
But you know what? It is good for business, but you got to understand that it's actually not a big deal because of how accessible she is.
That's true.
I think, and that's sad. It's sad that nobody even gets excited when they interact with Cardi because anybody can interact with Cardi. Cardi is easy to trigger. She has played her hand, and she allows people to access her that way. So she's so just there's a type of irrelevancy that comes along with Cardi in that regard. To be such a mega star, like I said, she's just too accessible. She's too accessible. And this is why media training is so important because they're all human. And I'm not going to deny that it would be hurtful to hear maybe my type of commentary or maybe someone else's. To hear me saying some of the things that I'm saying and things like that. That's not lost on me. Nobody likes to hear negative things about themselves. So let's not pretend like, if you heard something, about you or what your business or what you had going on, or if you think that someone's saying something that could, cause a chain reaction and affect your business, that can affect you, of course, especially on the scale that they get it. But what she has to learn, to do is to focus and redirect that energy. Beyonce gave Chloe and Halle some really good advice by saying, don't even look at the comments. It's not about good or bad. Don't look at any of them because now you've opened up your energy to whatever it is that's there. Yeah. What you need to focus on is you, those people around you, and the things that you want to, fill yourself with. And that's something that she needs to learn. But for me, do I shoot the shits? Yes. But to be very, very honest, I see things and I make comments on how I feel like that shit could be correct. I speak on what I feel like is wrong with what happened. So I feel like if she would listen, and if you were really absorbing it, listening, to comprehend, not to respond, you would get that from what it is that I'm saying. So if I'm commenting on this girl taking a shit on Instagram Live, and I make a video, and I say, now, who the hell raised you? What would make you think that it makes sense to get on camera? That's how I talk. Oh, you hate her. You obsessed with her. Why does it have to be that if you did something? You're upset because I highlighted what you did. You're upset because of the tone. You're never obsessed when you're praising them, right? That's you ain't true. Never obsessed then. if I was praising them, the whole tone would be different. But because you've decided that you don't like my message, you've decided to add negative attributes to my commentary. That's on you. I know the intentions of my heart. So that's how they like to write it off. But at the end of the day, the same reason why Cardi came into my chat to hear what I had to say is the same reason why y'all do. Because you're interested in what there's something about what I have to say that pulls you in, that interests you. If you are able to tell me what I said about Cardi B, that means you tuned in and you listened. Now you ask yourself why you keep coming back. You ask yourself why you're concerned with what I said. And you ask yourself why you work so hard to try to suppress those messages if I'm so crazy and if nothing I say has merit. You know that I have influence. And that's why you try to shut it down. And you don't like it. You don't like it. If I were to champion Cardi, what would that do for her? That per my relationship with the everyday person, which is so important to all of these brands because the everyday people lift these people up, that would be a good cosign. Per affiliates and moving up within the industry, per my energy, and per what comes along with being respected because of how I do what I do. That would be a good cosign if I would champion her. So I just feel like, girl, that's why you bring your ass over there. And I feel like she waiting for the opportunity to think maybe I done got soft so she can try to do what she's done to some other people, slide in that damn DM with some type of bullshit. And then we didn't hash it out and shit. You know, every time she got something coming out, she want to get real goddamn friendly.
I heard that. Well, we thank you so very much for coming on the show. I'm looking forward to it. You go live every day, Monday through Friday on Station, on YouTube and on Twitch. And you're doing an amazing job, and I'm a fan.
Let me tell you something. You was working real hard today. That's why I said let me go ahead and call in because my messy ass was listening.
It was a very busy day today. It feels like this is a Friday and it feels like a Monday because it was like so much going on.
Yeah, yeah. It's been a lot going on, but you were keeping up. You were keeping up.
Well, thank you so much. Okay. Woo. Thank you so much, Willie, for coming on.
No problem.
Thank you. Shout out. I was not what. Wow, this has been great. Man, we had Tasha. We had Dr. Larry. You know, I gotta put that Dr. Larry. And we had Bar Radio, Millie. We had her on the show. Oh wow, this is why it's so important to subscribe to the show. We will take one more caller because I think we have one caller in queue. We'll take one more caller left, and we will be done because I need to sleep so we can get some rest. And I'm hungry again. 9582 caller, you're there. 9582. Okay. 9582. All right, I think they hung up. Okay. Shout out to y'all. Thank you all so very much. Make sure y'all leave a comment. I want to give a special shout out to all the moderators. Y'all missed it. My Radio came on the show. Y'all missed it so very much. Great show tonight. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Yes, just y'all entertain. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm always hungry. I don't know what's going on. It's because that medication got my appetite increased. So I gotta get in the gym and work on it. I always get hungry out of a good episode, baby. I burn energy and all that type of stuff. So I need to definitely go ahead and eat. 9582, you call back. You live on air.
Yes, I just want to say, men are no good.
Oh, okay.
You just can't. They don't want to be in a relationship with only you. They want to be in a relationship with like a lot of females.
Okay.
And it's so hard to be in one relationship because you know you love that person, but at the same time you know they gonna cheat. But it's like us female need better than that, and we should just sleep around with guys. Like if I want Jason tonight, I'll do Jason. If I want Michael tonight, I'll do him. And if I'm thinking about Jason, maybe I'll give him a call and say, let's get it. Like, cause I feel like there's no good men out there at all.
Oh, okay. Well, we thank you so very much for calling in. I'm a good man. They exist. You just gotta listen.
Yeah, there's no good men out there. Because I wish I could curse. I swear.
No cuss.
Okay.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Okay,
sister.
thank you.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Oh, it's some good. I'm a good man. But you. What the world? Baby, I ain't jumping in that DM. Baby, sis was mad. She said, ain't no one good man left. I just go ahead with Michael, Steve. I'm like, wait a minute. You want to go and smash everybody in the alphabet? Child. We thank y'all so very much for calling in. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to all the producers in the chat. If you want to be notified when we go live, give me a second. I'll put it up on the screen. You can text the Wiley Show, one word, okay? When you text the Wiley Show, no spaces, the Wiley Show to 833-760-1691. You will be notified when we go live. Every single live that we do, we will be notified when we go live. Again, that number is 833-760-1691. Text the Wiley Show, one word, and you'll get an automatic message that you'll be notified. If you don't get that message, that means you didn't type it right. Text the Wiley Show, one word, to 833-760-1691. If you have any issues, leave me a DM or you can reach out to one of the moderators and they can assist you, or you can DM me on Instagram. Thank you all so very much. Good show. Make sure y'all leave us a comment. Tell us what we did. Okay, this was lit. Let's go. Okay, I did update the title to My Radio Calls In. Yes, I did update the title. Thank y'all so much, and we will see y'all later. Let me go eat. I'm so hungry right now.